Get ready, scoopers, because the news cycle is absolutely exploding, and we've got the inside track on the stories that are about to dominate your feeds. The pace is relentless, the buzz is deafening, and you are not going to want to miss a single second of what's dropping today. From the silver screen to the cultural conversation, we're diving deep into the moments that matter, bringing you the unfiltered truth and the hottest takes. This is your essential update, so buckle up and let's get into it. First up, a cinematic event is brewing that has everyone talking. We're getting our very first look at a legendary story reimagined by a visionary director, starring two of today's biggest names. What does this bold new vision hold for a classic tale? We'll break it all down. Then, we're turning the spotlight onto a highly anticipated project that's already generating massive buzz, with a first glimpse that promises to be as intense as the source material. Are they capturing the raw emotion that made this story a phenomenon? We've got the details. Next, the visual feast continues as we unpack the trailer that's got the internet buzzing. With a director known for pushing boundaries, what's the early verdict on this gothic romance? The reactions are already pouring in, and they are polarizing. And finally, we're diving into the fan reaction to a much-hyped adaptation. The first look has landed, and the internet is divided. Are the critics right, or is this a masterpiece in the making? We're breaking down the controversy and what it means for the film's future. Don't go anywhere, this is Sheeran's Scoop, and you're getting it all right now. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and let's get this scoop party started. Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi shine in first look at Wuthering Heights. The curtain has officially been pulled back on Emerald Fennell's ambitious new adaptation of Emily Bronte's classic novel, Wuthering Heights, and the first images are already setting the internet ablaze. Starring two of Hollywood's most magnetic talents, Margot Robbie as the tempestuous Kathy and Jacob Elordi as the brooding Heathcliff, this reimagining promises a fresh, bold take on a story that has captivated readers for generations. Set for a global theatrical release on February 13, 2026, the film is poised to be a major cinematic event. Robbie, fresh off a wave of critical and commercial success, steps into the iconic role of Kathy Earnshaw, while Elordi, known for his captivating performances, embodies the enigmatic Heathcliff. The ensemble cast is equally impressive, featuring Hong Chow as the observant Nellie Dean, Alison Oliver as the delicate Isabella Linton, and Shahzad Latif as the refined Edgar Linton. Adding to the excitement, rising stars Owen Cooper, Charlotte Mellington, and Vi Nguyen make their feature film debuts, portraying younger versions of Heathcliff, Catherine, and Nellie, respectively, hinting at a comprehensive exploration of the characters' lives. The initial glimpse offers a tantalizing preview of the fiery, all-consuming romance between Kathy and Heathcliff, with a particularly striking shot of Robbie in a wedding dress that has already become a talking point. Behind the scenes, the project generated significant industry interest, with major streaming services reportedly engaging in a bidding war for distribution rights. Netflix's reported $150 million offer was ultimately surpassed by Warner Bros.' $80 million bid, a testament to the film's perceived market potential and the studio's commitment to Fennell's vision. Financed by MRC and produced by Robbie's own production company, Lucky Chap, the film marks another significant collaboration for Fennell. Following her critically acclaimed work on Saltburn and Promising Young Woman, Fennell continues to carve out a niche for herself with dark, ambitious narratives that challenge conventions. This project represents her second collaboration with MRC and Lucky Chap after the success of Saltburn, and her third with Lucky Chap overall, solidifying a powerful creative partnership. The anticipation for Wuthering Heights is palpable, with fans eager to see how Fennell's distinctive directorial style will translate Bronte's Gothic masterpiece to the screen. Hold onto your hats, because the first images are just the beginning of the Wuthering Heights saga. Get ready for the first official teaser that's dropping jaws and sparking debate. Watch the first teaser for Wuthering Heights, starring Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi. Warner Bros. Has officially unleashed the first teaser for their highly anticipated adaptation of Emily Bronte's seminal novel, Wuthering Heights. Directed by the visionary Emerald Fennell, known for her provocative and visually stunning work on Saltburn and Promising Young Woman, this new take on the Gothic classic stars the powerhouse duo of Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi in the iconic roles of Catherine Earnshaw and Heathcliff. The 1.5-minute teaser offers a potent glimpse into the intense, passionate, and ultimately destructive romance that lies at the heart of Bronte's enduring tale. It masterfully cuts between moments of raw emotion, hinting at the turbulent relationship between Robbie's Catherine and Elordi's Heathcliff. Audiences are treated to brief but impactful appearances from other key characters, including Shazad Latif as Edgar Linton, portrayed as an evident rival and obstacle to Heathcliff's desires. Adding a modern, electric layer to the unfolding drama, the teaser features the track Everything is Romantic by Charlie XCX and Caroline Polachek, a choice that injects a contemporary edge into the period setting and amplifies the tension within the rapid-fire cuts. The cast supporting Robbie and Elordi is a constellation of talent, featuring acclaimed actors like Hong Chow, Alison Oliver, Martin Clunes, and Ewan Mitchell, each expected to bring depth and nuance to their roles. Both Fennell and Robbie are not only leading the charge as producers, alongside Josie McNamara, but their creative visions are clearly intertwined in this project. The musical landscape of the film is also being shaped by notable talent, with Anthony Willis composing the score and the ever-innovative Charlie XCX contributing original songs, promising a soundtrack that is as compelling as the visuals. Wuthering Heights is slated for a global theatrical release on February 13, 2026, and this first teaser serves as a powerful invitation into Fennell's distinct interpretation of this literary masterpiece, setting a high bar for audience expectation. That first look has certainly set the stage for a dramatic retelling. But what happens when the initial buzz meets a wave of fan reactions and critical commentary? Wuthering Heights trailer. Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi lead Emerald Fennell's gothic romance. The wait is over, as the official trailer for Emerald Fennell's highly anticipated adaptation of Emily Bronte's 1847 classic, Wuthering Heights, has finally dropped, offering a haunting and visually arresting first look at this bold new interpretation. Fennell, renowned for her sharp, provocative filmmaking style showcased in Promising Young Woman and Saltburn, now turns her formidable talents to one of literature's most enduring and complex Gothic romances. With Margot Robbie embodying the fierce Catherine Earnshaw and Jacob Elordi stepping into the shoes of the enigmatic Heathcliff, the film promises a visceral exploration of obsession, revenge, and the destructive, all-consuming power of love. The newly released trailer masterfully captures the essence of the windswept Yorkshire moors and the turbulent, passionate emotions that fuel Bronte's narrative. Fennell's signature visual flair injects a contemporary edge into the period drama, highlighted by striking cinematography and raw, powerful performances from her lead actors. The trailer offers tantalizing hints at the story's darker, more complex themes, including the pervasive influence of class divisions, the lingering effects of generational trauma, and the haunting, inescapable legacy of Cathy and Heathcliff's intertwined destinies. The ensemble cast is formidable, featuring Hong Chow as the crucial narrative voice of Nellie Dean, and Alison Oliver and Shazad Latif portraying Isabella and Edgar Linton, respectively, key figures in the intricate web of relationships. Further enriching the cast are rising talents Owen Cooper, Charlotte Mellington, and Vi Nguyen, who tackle the challenging roles of younger iterations of Heathcliff, Catherine, and Nellie, suggesting a narrative that spans significant periods of their lives and development. Produced collaboratively by MRC and Robbie's acclaimed Lucky Chap production company, and set for distribution by Warner Bros. Pictures, Wuthering Heights is scheduled for a worldwide theatrical release on February 13, 2026, positioning it as a major cinematic event for the year. This Gothic vision is certainly making waves with its visual storytelling. But how are audiences and critics reacting to this bold new vision? Fans slam first teaser for controversial Wuthering Heights adaptation, visually pretty but hollow. The initial teaser for Emerald Fennell's much-anticipated film adaptation of Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights, starring Margot Robbie as Catherine Earnshaw and Jacob Elordi as Heathcliff, has landed with a significant splash, but the reception from fans has been decidedly mixed, with many taking to social media to voice sharp criticism. The adaptation, which brings to life the tumultuous 1847 novel detailing the complex relationships between the Earnshaw and Linton families in rural Yorkshire around 1770, has been a subject of intense speculation since its announcement. The teaser itself, set to the evocative track Everything is Romantic by Charlie XCX and Caroline Polishek, features key moments from the novel, including Heathcliff's declaration to follow Catherine, like a dog till the end of the world. A particularly viral image from the teaser, and indeed from the filming itself, is Catherine in a wedding dress that has drawn considerable ire for its perceived anachronism, with fans noting it doesn't align with the historical period of the book. Further fueling the controversy is the casting of Jacob Elordi as Heathcliff. Bronte's character is famously described as having dark hair, dark eyes, and dark skin, with historical interpretations often suggesting a Romany or mixed-race background. Elordi's casting has led to accusations of whitewashing and a dilution of the character's original otherness. Adding to the fan concerns are the age discrepancies. Many readers point out that both Robbie and Elordi are significantly older than the characters, who are depicted as teenagers for a substantial portion of the novel's narrative. Casting director Carmel Cochrane has acknowledged the potential for fan backlash, humorously noting that reactions to the casting might be mild compared to the even more shocking set design. Cochrane has defended the artistic choices, stating, "You really don't need to be accurate. It's just a book. That is not based on real life. It's all art." Despite these assurances, the public reaction to the teaser has been largely critical. Comments on social media have ranged from calling the film visually pretty but entirely hollow and wrong to expressing frustration over the perceived sanitization of the novel's themes. One widely shared sentiment on X, formerly Twitter, stated, "Not to be that one friend who is too woke, but bleaching the class and racial otherness out of Wuthering Heights to sell a horny, whitewashed romance genuinely pisses me off." Others have drawn parallels to modern romance novels, with one user lamenting, "Emily Bront is rising from her grave as we speak, because why did they turn Wuthering Heights into 50 Shades of Heathcliff and Cathy?" Test screenings have also yielded mixed results, with some audience members describing the film as sexually explicit, tonally abrasive, and aggressively provocative, drawing comparisons to the controversial elements in Fennell's Saltburn. Reports from these screenings mention scenes that are intentionally discomforting and push boundaries, further polarizing audience expectations for the film, which is set for release on February 13, 2026. Despite the polarizing reactions, the visual and thematic elements are undeniable. But what's next for Fennell and her cast after this strong initial response? And that's a wrap on today's rapid-fire updates. We saw the stunning first look at Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi in the new Wuthering Heights, got a sneak peek at the intense trailer that's got everyone talking, and dove into the fan reactions that are already sparking debate. What a ride! Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to Sheeran Scoop for all your breaking news and exclusive insights, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments which story you're most excited about. And for more behind-the-scenes action and real-time updates, make sure to follow us on all our social media channels. We'll see you in the next one.